Welcome to the continuation of this, but I don't know. I don't remember where we left off, so we're just gonna read the whole passage again. Me and Mark kissed as our hands roamed each other's bodies. We pulled away, and Mark hugged me to his chest. "I love you," he whispered. I felt my heart flutter. "I love you too," I said. Mark looked into my eyes as we connected our lips again. The kiss slowly got more heated. I felt Mark grip my hands. I gasped and blushed. Mark chuckled and kissed my neck. It felt so horrible when Alex touched me, but with Mark not only is it all right, it's amazing. Mark continued to kiss my neck and let out moans. Mark was giving me amazing pleasure, and I wanted more. I switched the role and began to kiss Mark's neck. He hummed as I kissed his tan skin. He looked into my eyes. I grabbed his hand, and we quickly walked back to the car. Time skipped. Who's ready? As soon as we got to the apartment, Mark kissed me again. I kissed it back and my arms around his neck. He took off his jacket and unbuttoned his shirt. I stared at his chest and he chuckled. I got to work and began kissing his chest. Mark let out gentle moans, letting his fingers get tangled in my hair. I lightly bit on his... He lifted me up and wrapped his legs around his waist. We kissed as Mark carried me up to the bedroom. He put me down on the bed and took off my shirt. I blushed and smirked, seeing the bulge in Mark's pants. I began to rub it, and Mark threw his head back and groaned in pleasure. It was music to my ears. He pushed me down into the bed and kissed my neck. Again, he sucked on my neck, and I felt a nice hickey form. Mark held the waistband jeans. "Can I?" he asked. I nodded and removed my pants and boxers. I blushed and looked into his eyes. His eyes roamed down my entire body, making me blush deepen. "You're beautiful," he whispered. I smiled. "You're wearing too much," I said seductively. He smirked and stood there at the end of the bed. He removed his pants, revealing his red boxers, which had to be... I don't know why I'm reading this. He took his boxer off. My eyes nearly popped out of my head. "Holy. 9 inches if you're wondering," he said. Mike licked his lips and walked over to me. He got on his knees on the floor and grabbed a hold of my... Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading this in my head. I'm not reading it out loud because my parents are gonna kill me. Mark is so loving and gentle. I feel safe around him. He began to thrust the finger. I moaned in pleasure. He took his finger out and whined across the conch top of his lips. More entrance. He gave me a questioning look and nodded. "Move," I said. He smiled and began to thrust me. It hurt a little, but soon the pain went away and turned into pleasure. I gripped Mark's hair as he hit my sweet spot. "Mark, I'm closed," I moaned. "Me too." "Bite my shoulder," Mark yelled. I quickly snuck my teeth into his shoulder. He groaned and felt his cum inside. That was enough to make me climax. We were laying next to each other, panting. "That was amazing," I said, smiling. Mark chuckled and kissed my cheek. I got up to Mark's chest and soon fell asleep. I can't take this. Just reading it, no, I just can't. I woke up and yawned. I was cuddled next to Mark's chest. He had one arm around me and the other under his pillow. I smiled and kissed his cheek, resting my head on his chest again. "So, this is where you've been." I heard an all too familiar voice. My eyes started to the edge of the... I saw Alex there with a gun! What the hell? I was frozen in fear. Seeing Alex there. He had a pistol in his hand. He aimed the gun at Mark. So, is that asshole who yelled at me on the phone? Wake him up, Alex said. I had tears going down my face. I shook Mark awake. He slowly opened his eyes. He looked at me and got a concerned look on his face. He wiped my tears away. He saw Alex and quickly sat up, holding close to me. Who the freak are you? Mark yelled at Alex. Alex got an evil grin. Your worst freaking nightmare, as he pointed a gun at Mark. Mark held me tighter. Jack, come with me, Alex yelled. Mark held me tightly. No, he said. I saw Alex's facial expression change to a smudge to pure hatred. He aimed the gun at Mark's head. What the freak did you say? He asked. Mark's skin turned paler, but he still had a determined face expression. Jack, come with me or this sack of filth dies. He yelled at me. I tried to move, but Mark wouldn't let me. Mark won't let me go. I can't let you die. I said, sobbing. Mark kissed my cheek and let me go. I went to Alex's side, and he held me tight. Don't you ever mess with what's mine. Jack belongs to me, Alex yelled at Mark. He's not yours. You don't deserve Jack. He's an amazing, sweet, beautiful person. He means the world to me. You're just a sack of shit with an anger issues. Mark said to Alex. I saw Alex put pupiles in... I can't read that. Pupiles and dilate to saw the veins on his neck. You mother freaker, he yelled and fired the gun. Everything went in slow motion. I saw the bullet go to the gun right in Mark's chest. He screamed in pain and limped. Mark! I yelled, grabbing the lamp off the dresser and hitting Alex on the head with it. He fell to the ground. I grabbed the gun and got it away from him. I went to Mark. Mark, wake up! Mark, wake up, I yelled, sobbing. He wouldn't move. I grabbed the phone and called the police. 911, what's your emergency? I heard a firm voice. My boyfriend has been shot, please, I sobbed. Help is on the way, sir, she told me. I dropped my phone and began to sob on Mark's chest. It's been nearly 3 months. They told me Mark's in a coma. I visit him every day. Alex was arrested and sent to life in prison. I walked up to the front desk and told them my name. They pretty much already know it. I walked into Mark's room and sat down by the hospital bed. I looked at his face. I couldn't help but cry. I began to sob loudly. Mark's chest. Please wake up. I need you. I cried out. I sobbed for what seemed like an hour. My heart skipped a beat when I felt a warm hand stroke my hair. Don't cry, kid, and I heard. I shot my head and saw Mark smiling at me. I smiled and tears of joy as I hugged Mark tightly. I missed you so much, I said, planting kisses all over his face. He giggled and held me close. A doctor walked in and smiled and saw us cuddling. I see you're awake, Mark. The doctor said. Mark kissed my forehead and nodded. The doctor and Mark were discussing things while I was holding on to Mark tightly. The doctor looked and I looked into Mark's eyes. I love you, I said. Mark smiled. I love you too. I was getting transferred to a new cell. There were two big buff guys in the cell working out. I got pushed and I sat on the bed. By the way, that guy you shot, he's alive, one of the police said with a smirk. I punched the wall. You shot someone? One of the guys asked in a deep voice. I nodded. Just some guy named Mark Fishbach, I said, caughtily. The guys stood up in anger on their faces. What? I said, one of those guys pointing to himself. I'm Jake Fishbach, he said. Oh! Then pointed to the other guy. This is Roy Fishbach, he said, and began to walk toward me with a cracking neck. I was, oh shit. I'm so sorry. Alex is screwed. Jack's movie. It's been nearly 3 years since the incident with Alex. Me and Mark have been doing great. We've got 2 dogs, named them Lego and Chica, and they're such sweet goofballs. Mark and me are so close, we can't stand to be away from each other. Mark still runs the club, and I still have my job there. Mark has a very good recovery from the bullet wound. Me and him were out walking in the park. We were holding hands. Mark was rubbing circles on my hand with his thumb. I smiled and he kissed my lips. I smiled and kissed back. We're in the middle of the park under a cherry blossom tree. It looks beautiful at night. He pulled away and took both my hands. Jack, when I first met you, you were so fragile and lost. I knew I was in love the first moment I saw you. I promised to protect you from anything that ever comes out. I love you more than anything. You mean the world to me, Mark said. I smiled and got a little teared eye. I gasped and covered my mouth when Mark went down on one knee. He pulled out a little box. Sean William McLaughlin, will you marry me? He asked, opening the box. In the box there was a silver ring with green and red gems. I began crying tears of joy. Yes, Mark, yes, I exclaimed. Mark smiled and slipped the ring on my finger. I looked up at the ring, hugged Mark tightly. I love you, I said. I love you too, kitten. The way he just says it. Kitten. So a lot of you guys are freaking out by the story is over. I wanted to let you guys know I'm planning on making a sequel in the future. So I'm telling this guy's line. There's a next page. Thank you all. Oh, are you sure that's the end? I'm just looking at see if sequel is out. Hey guys, I want to tell you guys the sequel is out. Oh yay! The sequel's out. Let's go back to Septiplier. I still got a lot of minutes left. Actually 3. I have to do is just type in Septi, and there it is, Septiplier. We did these two, and the KIK completed. So let's see here. Jack was confused. I don't want to read it all, but actually let's not read it. We're not going to read it. We're not going to read it, guys. Wait, they don't have a picture. Man, that sucks. Well, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I know you guys have probably all got nosebleeds or something from the first. If you guys haven't seen my past videos, Septiplier is kind of like the thing on my channel now. And it's like mostly like Five Nights at Freddy's and like Septiplier, PewDieCry, Dark Up, and just Septiplier, Gelix. God, I can't count how many stuff has been on my channel. It's so stupid though. I can't choose between Five Nights at Freddy's, Septiplier, or other stuff. But I just choose everything. Oh, Minecraft, yeah. And gameplay. I don't. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye.